It is packaged with a guy who has outlandish, disproven takes about things. And so when he comes up and in my position and talks about the effects of these things on people or children, it's not that I don't agree, but I am skeptical of what led him to believe that and the way he's going to enforce the policy.
Yeah, it looks like there's been some measles outbreaks recently, so that's cool.
I thought this was really interesting. This is my friend who's a doctor. He studies infectious diseases particularly intensely, and he's a very well performing in his class in both, and not just like undergrad and stuff when we were together, but in medical school. He was top of his medical school class. He spends a bunch of his free time he thinks reading studies about infectious diseases is fun.
Cool.
And his number one concern going into the Trump presidency was RFK being in charge of health in the country and the consequences of measles spreading to the masses again. He was like, what I forget what the name of the number is, but there's a number to indicate the number of expected people that each infected person will spread the disease that they have. So with COVID, that number was pretty high. I think it was 6. Like each person who gets COVID is on average expected to spread it to like 6 more people.
Okay.
And he said, which is a lot. Like COVID was pretty infectious. And he was like, measles is 18. And
so you're kind of a party animal if you get measles. You have more friends. COVID people are losers.
And I don't mean, it's not to take away from the truth of what's here in that if there's anything good out of the time that this guy gets to be in charge, maybe our food is safer in this country. That's great. I would like to see that. As someone who just worries about it and isn't super knowledgeable about it. But I worry about it comes packaged with a guy who talks about things like this, about, kids don't need to get their vaccines anymore. I wonder what, even you explaining the data, right? Mm-hmm. The data that you're looking into is a little more like, we think there might be a connection. We don't really know. I'm not, if it's just changing the color of food, I'm down to cut it.